We got to talk about another amazing thing that went on today. We're prepping for the show, and we have the monitors up. We're getting ready for some World Cup pregame, and we're not expecting bombs to drop at that point in the morning.
Nah.
We see Pat Riley, president of the Miami Heat, 5-time NBA champion as a coach, 4 with the Lakers, 1 with the Heat, sit down at a podium.
The man who not only coined but trademarked the phrase three-peat, right? Am I not correct on that?
I'm sure you are.
Pretty sure he
trademarked
the phrase three-peat. He knows a little something about winning.
Oh, he knows.
In the NBA.
Oh, he knows.
And he held a news availability amidst all the speculation that is swirling about his Miami Heat. The opt-outs of Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James the Spurs held their championship parade yesterday. And if I'm not mistaken, Sydney, the Heat and the speculation around the big three stole the stage of the championship parade. There was triple the talk about the Heat than there were the Spurs championship parade, in which Greg Popovich, by the way, said not 1, but 2, 3.
He didn't really say. He stuck out a hand and started counting in a very sarcastic way how many titles he has.
Yeah, you know Pop. You know what he was doing.
No, but here's what.
Regardless.
But what just happened, to go with what Tim is saying, a 5-time NBA champion was celebrated yesterday. They estimate like 100,000 people came out in downtown San Antonio, which seems like a delightful place. Would love to go there.
The Riverwalk, yeah.
The Riverwalk?
Me too. Yeah,
it just looks like a dream.
Looks relaxing.
So
you would need a Segway to get down the Riverwalk, but that's besides the point.
A Segway?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to rent a Segway, and my wife just won't let me rent a Segway.
No?
I want to be the mall cop.
And your wife won't let you be a loser.
Listen, I'll make that decision myself.
Okay.
I'd make that many times.
Okay.
I don't need help. But she's banned me. Topic for another day. Segways.
Okay.
Cut around, cut segways.
Let's get to this
5-time
legendary rant by Pat.
5-time champion San Antonio Spurs. It is not the story. It is irrelevant. It might as well have not even happened. Tim Duncan is a 5-time winner. That is not the lead today.
No.
You and I sat in a room right over there and had our minds blown with Pat Riley.
That didn't sound like blown.
Let me try it again.
Something
Come
else.
down in 3, 2, 1. You and I sat in a room and Pat Riley just blew our minds. Is that worse?
That was worse.
Not going to do that. Scott Moore, how you doing? Pat Riley.
Is that blown?
That's better.
All right.
What? You should have just done it. Why did you just do it?
Continue.
Pat Riley's hearing all this stuff about the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
He just had all his exit interviews. Not one member of the Miami Heat who can opt out has said publicly or privately, from what we can tell, I'm coming back. Not one of them.
And you be the judge as you listen to what we're about to play to you, who he's directing this to and whether or not Sid's right. Because when I heard it, I thought to myself, dear goodness, Pat Riley is making a public plea to these guys because none of them said jack to him. Have that in the back of your mind as you listen to this. Now, this is longer than we would normally play for you, but it's better than what we would normally play for you.
So here are the rules on this. We're going to pick this up
Set the ground rules.
Right from the top. This is Pat Riley of the Heat talking about the future of the team this morning to the local assembled media. Technical op of the show, Lance Kennedy, is going to play it from the top. Tim and I will have our mics hot, and we're going to ask Lance to just pause it in various areas. This is way long. This is like 4.5 minutes, but it's some of the best 4.5 minutes I've heard in any sport in a very long time.
I don't know if it's an aside or a soliloquy because I forget drama, but this might be the best soliloquy that we've heard from a president or GM ever.
Pat Riley of the Heat concerning the future of his team. Tim and I will ask to pause this in various manners from the top. This is amazing.
Good morning, everybody. You want to trend something? I'm pissed, okay? So go ahead, get it out there. If you would bear with me for a minute, I think we need to have a perspective about things. I think everybody needs to get a grip. Media.
Stop right there. Okay, the chuckle right off the top sets the tone for the rest of this.
Everyone.
Okay, the chuckle for me sets the tone for the rest of this. Okay, get a grip. Continue.
All of our fans to get a grip on greatness and on teams. And I've been here, for 45 years in the NBA, and I've witnessed dynasties. I've witnessed great teams. The 80s Lakers, 5 championships in 12 years. So what does that mean? 7 times they didn't win. They didn't run. They didn't win.
Hold, pause. They didn't run. He's not talking about transition.
No.
He's not talking about getting a turnover and running.
No.
He's talking about running out the door.
And he'll reference it again later. Continue.
You got to deal with it. You got to come back. Celtics were supposed to be a great team in the 80s. 12 years together, 3 wins, 9 losses. Chicago Bulls from 86 to, I think 87 to 98, 11 times. In 11 years, they won 6 titles. That's 5 times that, Michael Scotty and Horace Grant lost. The Lakers from, I think, 96 with Shaq and Kobe to today, it's like, 14 or 15 years, they won 5. That means they lost 12 times. The Spurs in 17 years, won 5 titles. So you add it up. What's the math there? They lost 12 times. This stuff is hard. And you got to stay together if you got the guts.
Pause it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you got the guts. He just on a live mic told LeBron, told Bosch, told Wade, told the parking lot guys, told the ticket office, if this isn't for you and you don't have the nuts and you want to run to the hills every time something doesn't go your way like an 8-year-old.
I think it's the cashews, but continue.
Cashews.
Right.
It's a family show.
It's supposed to be.
If you want to run, that's your decision. But those other teams didn't run, and they're some of the greats to ever do it. Also, cut or uncut after the break at Tim and Sid, get him in. Just wanted to throw that one in. I didn't know when you would say. Just want to tease.
Continue.
Play it.
And you don't find the first door and run out of it if you have an opportunity. This is 4 years now into this era, this team. 4 finals. It's only been done 3 other times before. And 2 championships. From day one to the end, it was like a Broadway show. It sort of run out of steam. And we need to retool. We don't need to rebuild. We need to retool. And that's what we're going to do. I've been a leader and a decision maker. And that's my level of expertise. And I'll do everything I can to retool the team. But everybody just get a grip.
Okay, underrated in all this too is, when you're really, really mad and you do that thing where you move your mouth like you're kind of pissed, you can feel your jaw kind of clenching. You can hear his saliva moving around in his mouth.
There's a high saliva rate to this
as
clip.
he's speaking.
Yeah.
Now, either he's got a hydration problem or he's really, really pissed.
Well, he's in Miami. He probably has.
No, he's really, really pissed.
69 years old, man. It's tough down there. You can't walk outside in the morning. You got to go to the malls.
I don't think that's the case.
All right, so now we've cut that off. Keep in mind, what we're going to start playing for you now is the same clip.
He went for 7 minutes.
He went for off the front? It was 7 minutes?
7 minutes.
Wow. He went for 7 minutes. Play it.
I know what it is to win. We've watched it. The confetti drops. Everybody hugs each other, kisses each other. Men are in embraces. I love you. I love you. Hey, bro, this is how it's going to be. They punch each other. They say, I told you it was going to be like this. This is how it's going to be. And, we're best friends, off the court, even better friends off the court than we're players on the court. And it's true. That's what creates a forever bond. But what really cements a forever bond is going through what we went through this year and staying the course. So I've been through that experience. And I know other teams have been through it. And so, 1982, when we beat Philadelphia They came back the next year and got us. And they added Moses Malone to the team. When I personally choked away a game in '84, and Magic Johnson was called Tragic Magic, and we were called the LA Fakers and Sissies, that inspired us. We didn't find the first door and run. We went home. We didn't like each other that year either. Nobody liked me, and people went off and they did other things, but we came back in '85 and we got them.
Pause it.
We got them good.
We didn't find the first door and run. We didn't find the first door and run.
That's the end of the clip, is it not?
Oh, good job on that clip. I thought there was more. I'm sorry. Pause the clip that's ending. Do it now.
Find the first door and run.
No employer, while LeBron James has been on salary, has talked to him like this, probably even privately, let alone publicly.
Well, Dan Gilbert did it after he left in Comic Sans.
Yeah. I'm talking before.
I know.
I'm talking before the decision to.
He challenged their manhood.
Absolutely.
From what we have heard over the last 4 minutes, Pat Riley, a 69-year-old who's not willing to go through another rebuild, has laid it on the line, and the way he's doing it is challenging the big three's manhood. Later on, he said, listen, I don't have this on any authority, but Dwayne Wade's not going anywhere. And if you look at the numbers and if you look at the way his career's gone, he's not opting out.
Dwayne Wade is the only guy he defended in this.
So now we're talking about two guys. We're talking about LeBron James and we're talking about Chris Bosh. And he has challenged their manhood. Are you going to man up to this adversity and try and come out the other side as men? Or are you going to run out the door and hide? Go to something that's easier.
This was a vicious, intelligent, calculated move by one of the smarter guys. Let's remember who we're talking about. He put the damn thing together.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy Le Batard is screaming about after the big three are formed.
That's true.
This is the Godfather.
Le Batard's going to take this today and do a reverse rant on the original one that was awesome.
Hey, LeBron, he just made you an offer you can't refuse. What are you going to do?
Yeah, there's a little, I mean, maybe we'd have to go, like, I don't know what mob we go to because it's Miami. Say hello to my little friend is what pops into my head immediately.
Scarface is acceptable.
Scarface.
Yeah.
As opposed to,
well, you know what I'm saying.
A Godfather or something of that sort. But that's exactly what he did.
Tim,
he manned up.
Tim, let's do this.
He also said, listen, I got to add this one thing. Okay. He also said Mickey will do whatever he has to do.
Owner Mickey Arison of the Miami.
To keep this team together. And he was referring to the owner of the team, Mickey Arison, and was saying he'll pay luxury tax. So it's not about that.
He's going to have to.
It's not about that.
He's going to have to.
You said before, and we're going to continue this discussion with Donovan Bennett next. You said before, there's no way LeBron's leaving. Does this from Pat Riley alter your opinion in any way, shape, or form?
No. If anything, it entrenches it. It entrenches it. He's challenging his manhood. It's brilliant.
Okay.
It's brilliant. Do you not think it's brilliant?
Let me ask you. I think it's brilliant. Let me ask you again, though. You didn't think there was any chance LeBron was leaving. The fact that he went on the air and had to challenge LeBron. Let's be honest here. Who the hell is he talking about? He's not talking to Chris Bosh.
He's kind of talking about Bosh, but Bosh isn't the.
He's not talking about Bosh.
Bosh isn't the focus.
If they lose LeBron James, the team isn't what they are.
Correct.
He's talking to LeBron James, and he's pissed. And he's not saying, oh, I'm just saying this to the fans, or I'm just saying this to the media. He's saying it to the players, and that's our next clip. He's telling them through the media. If you didn't think that there was a chance that LeBron James was leaving, you have to think that there is now a chance that he's leaving.
If he reacts negatively to it.
No. The fact that he did not tell Pat Riley what the hell's going on, the fact that Pat Riley even has to do this tells you there's a bigger chance than you were giving credit for that LeBron James is leaving. The end result,
I see that side of it.
The end result may be the same.
Yep.
And I
Sorry, I'm focusing on the end result. I know
right.
what you're saying.
And
What maybe leads to this? Maybe they're in their exit meeting and Pat's like, so what's going on? And LeBron basically looks him in the eye and goes, I got to think about it.
need a couple days.
Now, that could be true. Could be completely on the level. But if you're Pat Riley and you're watching this potentially evaporate, I mean, either you're calling his bluff or you really do believe there's a chance in this. I still think it's insanity. I think this entire thing is utter and complete insanity. And what this guy just did, if they would have done that in Cleveland, they would have had the balls to do it in Cleveland back in 2010. Who knows? Still might have happened, but no one did. Everyone's like, LeBron, what are you going to do?
This is confirmation.
What are you going to do,
This is confirmation that all this speculation is real. That's what this is.